Alright, welcome everyone to Talk Wrestling here on YouTube and of course NoDQ.com. Today's topic is a topic that's very near and dear to my heart. It comes from Brick City Forever. Do you think WWE has dropped the ball again on Gail Kim? Not just when it comes to her wrestling, but when it comes to opening the Asian market. The Latinos have Rey Mysterio for them. Do you think the Asian demographic would increase if they push her? Brick City, they've not just dropped the ball on Gail Kim, they've dropped the ball on the entire women's /divas /whatever division. Every single one of them. The champions are Michelle and Layla. Michelle is a pretty face that happens to be married to you-know-who, and Layla's just the trusty sidekick. Layla was the champion, and she got pushed aside because Michelle was the more prominent. Bullcrap. And Melina loses the unification match. More bullcrap. A wrestler loses the unification match. Bullcrap. Melina and Gail Kim have been pushed aside. You've got Maurice, who is a blonde with extensions, who happens to be on DiBiase's arm. Barely wrestles anymore. You've got Eve, who can shake her ass, butt, whatever. I'm swearing, I don't care. She's mildly good. Who else? Natalya. Don't let her wrestle, and when she does, she gets screwed out of the title. The Bella Twins. They're decent. They don't get to do much. Jillian. She has a horrible gimmick. They won't let her wrestle. Doesn't do much. You know, I could go on and on and on and on. Same thing in the Knockouts. The Knockouts, okay. I mentioned this in the Down for Glory show. Aaron will back me up on this. Meltzer says after Tara wins the title, it sends a bad message that they're having Tara and Mickey do. No, that's the best thing that TNA could have done. Dixie Carter made one bright move at Bound for Glory, well, two, booking the Generation Me Motor City Machine Guns match, and booking Tara versus Mickey to be the next feud for the Women's Championship, because that is going to set the tone for the Women's Division, the Knockouts Division. That's going to make the Knockouts go, crap, I better get off my lazy blonde butt and do the right thing. Honestly, guys, women's wrestling in the mainstream is awful. You want to see women's wrestling, go to the East Coast and check out, or go online and check out Shimmer. Check out the Click Wrestle sites. Check out all that stuff. Out here on the West Coast, we're trying. Jimmy Quinn and I are trying to build up something called the World Independent Ladies Division, Wild. Okay, I talked about it on the Bound for Glory recap, but I have to plug it again. We have a great match coming up in Chatsworth on October 23rd. Aaron says he might be there, so we might get some behind the scenes. I'll look into my life, if you will, as a Wild booker. We'll see how that goes. But Thunder Kitty, Lucky O'Shea, and Liz Savage. Three-way dance, elimination style, ECW style dance for the championship. Those three, they have so much more passion and so much more heart than I see out of any of the divas on the Knockouts lately. It drives me crazy that these women who are getting paid buku dollars to be on national television don't have that oomph behind them anymore, because their parent company does not care. Vince has not cared about the women's division since Alundra Blaze walked out. I don't care what anybody says. Sable was not a wrestler. She was a pretty face that they put the belt on. Look who the champion was after her. Deborah, not a wrestler. Okay? And Sable ended up suing the company because they wanted her to show her butt, you know. I've heard about, Awesome Kong going to WWE. I hope that doesn't happen. I truly do. WWE will not know what the hell to do with Awesome Kong. Kong, Kia, if you're watching, Wild, officialwild.blogspot.com. We'd love to book you here on the West Coast. Seriously, we'll bring you out, whatever you want to do. Talk with Jimmy, make it happen. We were going to have another former WWE diva. I'm not going to mention her name because I got in trouble last time I said her name, but that fell through because of money stuff. When you try to get a company off the ground, things like that happen. It doesn't matter. But if you want to see quality women's wrestling, independent divisions, independent circuit, Shimmer, WSU, women's, what the hell's that stand for? WSU, look it up online, you know what I'm talking about. Velvet used to work for Women Extreme Wrestling, she was great there. TNA has freaking dumbed her down. Not as bad as Lacey Von Erich. Lacey's the worst wrestler I've ever seen. She's just god-awful, okay? But, if you want to see quality women's wrestling, go to the indies. WWE and TNA need to step it up. They have certainly dropped the ball. If they want to bring girls in from the indies, that's fine, but don't take my girls away. I want my girls to wrestle and work. Okay? Officialwild.blogspot.com. Aaron put it right there. If you don't, I look really stupid doing this. Okay? Go to the website, check out Wild, October 23rd in Chatsworth at the Pit. We'll see you next time.